I'm not sure if I'm live yet, but dog, we got inflation numbers. Well, first of all, thank you guys for tuning in. You tune in to the headquarters. We're live from Atlanta. We're actually reaction to the inflation data that we just got, and you guys can see the U.S. dollar has picked up steam. So apparently, oh yeah, so the Feds are gonna, no matter what, they're gonna raise the rate 75 basis points. We're seeing 8.2 CPI inflation. So inflation, they thought it was gonna be around 8, but inflation's sticky, man. It's stuck hard. And as you guys can see, this is only on the 5-minute chart. You want to talk about some movement? Look at the dollar, guys. The dollar just shot up just now. Let's go to the minute chart. I'll show you guys minute by minute. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Look at the minute chart. Look how much movement it was in 1 minute. That's ridiculous, man. It's not ridiculous, I would say. I would just say it's life. You know, I'm not in the trade. I'm not in it. But I am preparing to buy the US dollar now. Once we see some rejection, because this thing has to come down, man. Look at this. Overextension. We are super overextended, man. This really is a beauty. Look at this. God, look at the US dollar. Now, let's look at the dollar compared to other currencies. What is the euro doing? Folding. The euro is almost back to parity, which means that the dollar is going to equal 1 euro. Guys, this is big news. This is big news. And to be real, it's probably time to get out of the equity markets, get out of Apple, get out of all your holdings. Because when this thing open, this thing going to drop due to these numbers right here. 9:30, you're going to see some movement. What did the US dollar do against the CAD? The US dollar is dominating against everybody. Full-fledged. The US dollar is dominating against everybody. Man. I was expecting movement. Man, but dog. Shoot. Look at the US dollar. The news, man. This is strictly off of news here. Look. Man, they were disappointed in new car sales, but used car sales, used car inflation went down or whatever. The cost of used cars kind of went down subpar, but they were disappointed in new car sales. But dog, do you look at the US dollar ain't playing. See, we were gonna, if inflation came in around 7 point something, we probably would be able to see some sort of yep, we broke through this resistance and we're gonna go up. The US dollar is headed to the moon. But we got inflation. Inflation is grinding down slowly but surely. But 8.2? That's sticky, man. That's still sticky. And as you can see, the market agrees that it's sticky. Because the dollar shot to the moon. I'm sure you look at gold right now. Gold's probably tanking. You look at oil right now. Oil probably is under pressure. The dollar was getting super weak. I knew that this was mumbo jumbo. You can check my previous streams. I was telling you guys that this would happen. Regardless of what numbers we got, though, I'm pretty sure the Fed was going to continue to raise the rates no matter what. It wouldn't have mattered, you know. It wouldn't have mattered. I don't think it would have mattered. But this is big news, man. It's actually exciting. I'm not sure. Yeah. Look. Now, I ain't making this up. That Forex stuff fake. You know, they say that Forex stuff fake. Look here, man. Look at here. And if we look at the equity market, we may mess around because we already wiped out billions of dollars in the equity market just due to the Fed yanking stuff up. Yup, the 10-year yield has shot up to the moon too. The 10-year yield has shot up to the moon too. So I'm sure this thing got plenty of room to go on up. Don't buy right now though. Don't buy right now. You better, because this thing got to come back down. It has to balance itself out. If you want to sell, you could, but That right there, you if you sell the US dollar right now, you trying to catch a falling knife. Alright? You might catch it. It might stick you. Hey, it may stick you, dog. Look at the power of the dollar. I'm so excited. I shouldn't be so excited, right? I get excited about this, guys. This is the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Okay? The yen, I love to pick on the yen. Right now, it's almost at $144 for the yen. Now, let me see what level did that shoot back up to, man. Right here. It shot up to the resistance. So, with that being said, what does that tell us all? It tells us all that the market was waiting on the news. Because all this is just mumbo jumbo. This ain't real movement. You got a little rejection. But that was the dollar was weakening. This rejection gave us room to shoot up. Equity markets are under pressure. We're not going to go short on stream, but we're going short on the NASDAQ today. We're going to swing short it. And as far as the US dollar versus the Great Britain pound, I was looking at that. And I was interested in buying the Great Britain pound. But Lord have mercy. Breakthrough resistance. Look at the red. Don't buy the pound. King dollar. It's King dollar as we speak. You guys waking up in the morning. Well, good night to you guys over there in Australia, and China, and New Zealand, and also Tokyo. Good night to you guys. You guys, hopefully you guys still up and catching this right here, because it's going to affect the markets in Australia as well. This is unprecedented power. I mean, I've seen this before with CPI data, different news, but it was in the other direction because inflation was weaker. I hadn't seen this dollar strength ever in my life like this, ever. And we also got Putin. Putin them is backing up. Putin is backing up. He said we're regrouping. That's what he said. I'm not gonna call him a jerk or nothing for trying to take over the whole Europe, but they whipping on him right now. I'm actually waiting to see what Putin gonna do, because he got the power. He can bomb them. He can chemically attack them. Whatever, but that's going to be weird for the US dollar, so to say. We also have China shutting down with the COVID-0 policy. Oh, we got some rejection here, guys. So now, hey, you want to get ready to buy this, you want to get ready to get active. If you're not already in the trade, be ready to get active, guys. Because this thing right here has to come back down somehow. This doesn't look right. This is an ugly chart right now. It's very ugly. It's overbought. It's going to drop. It's gonna drop. Look at the hourly chart. Man, I can't even look at this, guys, because I wasn't a man of my conviction. I didn't buy heavy. I'm just riding off $1 pips and whatnot. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and we're gonna see how much of a move that was specifically. Cause you talking about a whole $2 shift. Whole $2 shift, man. Yeah, that's 100 pips. That's 100 pip move right there, buddy. 100 pip move. And you got guys that got $100 pips, and the banks do $1,000 pips. So, 100 pips. Yeah, 5 times, whatever. 500. My profit's probably around there, around 400. Look at here. I told y'all what was going to happen. This is going to be a buying opportunity, though. If this thing goes down to the floor, so be it. You got smart money taking profit right now. So you're going to see a lot of people selling out on the dollar, which is going to make it drop compared to that yen, though. Let's look at other currencies, though. Let's look at the Canadian dollar versus US. Power versus... Oh, this is brute force right here. No, I would think that the Canadian dollar would fight back. This is straight force. I don't see any rejection right now. No rejection. How about the euro? Euro. How are you faring against the dollar? Don't stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. Boy. Inflation was sticky. Inflation was sticky, guys. Ooh, woo. Yep. And they're holding 75 basis points. See, if they were, if inflation would have came back a little bit better, they may have been like, oh, it's wiggled down a little bit. Let's go down to 50 or something. And then the markets would have continued to shoot up to the moon. But this is what we have here. We're going to have continued pressure on the euro. We're going to have continued pressure on risk assets. We wanted to see, the yen ain't moved. It's all dollar strength. Yep, nothing else moved. Everybody was waiting on the U.S. dollar. We talk noise. We always saw United States and this and that. It sucks here. Man, everybody depend on us. Everybody wait on us. They wait on our dollar. Then they, you know what I mean? After we make our cue, that's when everybody else reacts. Okay? So you see what's going on when the dollar got news. When the dollar wants power, the dollar gets power. What is the pound doing? Okay, the pound fit a farm. The pound actually shot up off our inflation data. As you can see, the wick. If you can see the wick, man. As you can see. Look at the wick right here. Boy. You gotta, the dollar even affected the pound in this sense. And that thing shot on back down. With the yen weakness, I think by the dollar separating the policies from the yen, that's gonna exacerbate the yen weakness, because we are so different from them. They print money, we burning it. Okay, so we pick on the yen. We pick on the yen big time. Man, I'm excited, man. Yep, but we looking at the pound right now. No movement in the pound. They actually got some inflation data coming out, I think Thursday or something. So we may see a big reaction, but they may be getting their inflation down, shawty. Let's marvel. Let's marvel. Oh man, my partner calling me, man. I'm sitting over here streaming. My partner want to call me. Wait a minute, buddy. I'm gonna give you a call back after this. The dollar is on the move. You ain't gonna, don't call me unless you talking about that dollar right now. I might slap you. Look at here, man. Can we see? This is what I like to see, though. Give us an opportunity to engage. This is what I expected. But man, it hurts. It hurts. This is gonna hurt some of you guys' pocket. I was actually talking to my friend Raven, and she was checking her Robinhood, and she was actually good on the day yesterday, but she was negative on her, as far as on most of her trades. So I advised her to yank everything out. I told my girl, don't yank everything out, man. Let's redeploy our funds again. Let's redeploy our funds, after all this mumbo jumbo. Cause hey, when the market open up, guys, you're gonna see something. You're gonna see a move like never before. When the dollar is this strong, it's a big signal. Big signal. As we speak, let me look at here and see. Yeah, everything kind of hitting the floor a little bit. Oh, sheesh. You got even natural gas is going down. Man, this is actually gonna be good for our pockets at the gas tank. This is actually gonna yank the price of oil down a little bit more too. Cause the feds getting involved with that. They gotta get their piece of that pie too. But yeah, the 5-minute chart is what we're looking at. This is the chart that I like to engage with. I get my overall sentiment based off of the 4-hour and the daily chart. As you can see, we have been bullish. We had yesterday and the day before yesterday, we had a big old good day for equity markets and whatnot. But guess what happened? All the gains that you guys seen on the NASDAQ, Apple, all of those guys, it's all about to turn into a shit show. It's all about the fold, okay? And I'm telling you, it's about to fold with this dollar strength. With the dollar being so strong, it means a little bit tougher to get that dollar, alright? It's a little bit tougher to get it. But man, man, I'm more in, you know, we're gonna finish this week out. I'm a little saddened by me not, you know, getting involved in this, but you don't have to trade everything, you know, we got our winnings. But I called it, you know, you called a spade a spade. I didn't get long. I wanted to get long. I wanted to get long the US dollar so bad, guys. Man, so bad. But hey, inflation data is in. Inflation data is in, guys. And guess what? It's going down. The Fed is actually doing a pretty decent job. Now they're trying to make sure we have a soft landing though. They're trying to make sure that stocks don't fall to the floor and cause an uproar. It's not gonna happen. We still got the heavy cake. Heavy cake ain't gonna let it fold anyway. You can look at Bitcoin. Heavy cake is not gonna let Bitcoin fall to the floor. Bitcoin is a leading example of the whole sentiment to me. You can look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is gonna level off around 20,000. If it get below 20,000, that's a buying signal. So what do you say? What do? You don't argue with history. All tend to repeat itself if you don't know it. If you're ignorant to history, man, you'll mess up. You're doomed to repeat it. Now, if you want to repeat it, hey, we talking a different story here. Because I would like to repeat this at another date. But wait a minute. So, this just reiterating that they're going to raise the rates. So, we're going to have a move like this again when they actually raise the rates. I think they're going to do it in October. We already had the Jackson Hole going on with the Fed. But, yeah. Look. Inflation is at 8.2. Make sure. Yeah, 8.2. 8.2. So, came in at that, well, 8.3. Consumer prices rise 8.3%. Now, this is August numbers now. This is all August numbers. So, we was expecting 8, but it was a little bit hotter than it. A little hotter than it. Yeah, the dollar up 0.5%. Ooh, across the board, man. Let me look at the risk asset. Let's see who's taking risk. Ooh, it's steady falling too. It's steady falling. Hey, risk assets, man. If you're willing to take risks, you a dog right now. I feel for you that if you got burnt, buddy. I know somebody out here got burnt. It had to. But let me check the minutes. You didn't get burnt if you sold. It was a one-way trade. You didn't even get burnt if you sold. If you bought the US dollar, you didn't even get burnt. Let's check the 1 minute over here. You didn't get burnt. Okay, you buy up here. It would have yanked you back, but you would have. It depends on how spooked you would have got. But if you got decent, your stop loss and whatnot, you would have held that. But see, that ain't, you know, give or take. You have 1 minute to make your decision. 1 minute, bam, right there. Next minute, mumbo jumbo. Next minute, pressure. Now we lollygagging until the open around 9:30. But yeah, CPI data. You guys should be encouraged. The average American should be encouraged a tad bit. Because that means that the Fed is making some sort of leeway and it's not all mumbo jumbo. I want it. You can look at partisan news and see, you look at CNN, and then you look at MSNBC, you look at Fox News and look at the narrative that they're trying to push. But you can't push a narrative to a trader when we can see it with our own eyes. We see inflation is coming down. We see the dollar is super strong right now. This has nothing to do with Joe Biden. He woke up from his nap, man. He got up from his nap. He's doing all right. It woke him up. They woke Joe up. And look what's happening. Continued pressure, bro. Oh. Man, let's see if the dollar can get back to all-time highs. The highest that it's ever been on earth, cuz. The dollar going there. Man, the dollar going there. Next week, we gonna see it. When the Fed meet, we gonna see the dollar pump. This right here is all I need as far as confirmation. Everybody was saying that the dollar strength is over. The dollar strength is over. Nah, buddy. You talking to me. I won't let you just tell me something. Not like that. Not like that. Coming down. Great though, you know, inflation came down a tad bit, but inflation is still sticky. Inflation is still sticky. Still stuck. Man, what? Hey, slow down, dollar. Slow down. You know, you got a lot of things going on in the world. There's a lot of crap you could be concerned with. But this right here, this right here, you can't beat this. You can't beat this. You can't beat the market. This is man, yeah. It's exciting times. You know, we're just looking. We're just seeing. I wanted to see some rejection, but dog, how do you get in this? What you need, $50 pips or something, get you about 5 pips out of this or something? Man, you know. The dollar continues to move. Inflation data is in, guys. 8.3 CPI. And as you can see, the dollar reacted with rage. It continued what it was doing at first. We seen a little rejection. I see what happened. The dollar weakened and we allowed the stocks to pump up a little bit because we left room in the market for inflation to be lower than anticipated. But it ain't lower than anticipated. It's not. We're gonna pay attention to this euro ASAP, okay? Because I want to know if the euro is going to go down to parity or not. Which meaning $1 is going to equal 1 euro. And damn it, man, it did. Why my chart? Why? I guess when I restart my maps, I drew this up, man. Now I'm ready to get aggressive. We breaking parity right now. The market doesn't like it down there though. It's a bunch of ranging down there. We got news that the Europeans are also going to raise their rates 75 basis points with Putin on their throat. I'm not even understanding that, you know. So I mean, the market gonna show, like I said, the market don't understand that either. See? So how y'all gonna? And now they're saying that they're gonna put a cap. The Europeans are gonna put a cap on their utility bills and whatnot, so they won't pay over $1,000 or something. But like that's gonna affect. I don't care what nobody say. That's gonna affect the euro. That's gonna affect them. And I don't think it's gonna be in a positive manner. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be in a positive manner. Man, boy, talking about man, we talking about celebrating. There's some people owe me some calls too. Y'all owe me a few calls because you done. I know y'all bought that dollar. You owe me a call. You owe me a thank you. All right. I don't want your money. I just want to thank you. I do this because I want to educate people about the market. People that may not hear this, because I didn't hear anything about this from nobody. So hopefully this reaches somebody, and it maybe it intrigues your mind to where you want to do your own research, and then you get involved yourself. That'll be great. My goal is to help as many people as I can. So, bada bing, bada boom. I'm not even in it to get rich. But look at this. Come on! Go down to parity. Go down to straight up parity for us. Y'all want to watch it with me? Okay? Now, I've been sitting here all day. All morning waiting on this. I finally get on live with y'all. Ah, boy, I'm excited. This is what I've been waiting on. I've been up for so long. Shit. Let's see. Let's see if we go to parity though. If we go to parity, bro, I'm telling you, we gonna bounce back up and we gonna go back down to parity. Man, how many of y'all out there know? Man, real talk. How many of y'all know, man? We go through so much in life, you know, and man, it just feels good to be right sometimes. And honestly, I was hoping for a little less sticky inflation, right? Like, I was hoping that we could get the gas prices down a little bit, because right now in Atlanta, gas is around $3.38. I can go up north and I can go to the suburban suburbs, because I live in the suburbs. I can go up north to Alpharetta and get it for like $3.08 or something. But right around the corner is $3. I actually just spent $3.40 for some gas. Quite upset about it. Rolled by so many cheap gas, whatever though. But check this out. We going to parity, man. But this is so overextended. Man, we got to get some sort of like bounce back up. I bet you when the market open up, it's going to do some jack leg crap and shoot back up or something. Well, when the equity market opened up at 9:30. Because right now it's 9 o'clock Eastern time. Well, wait a minute. I'm not sure yet. 9 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah. But, man, good day, man. The dollar is up. Inflation is sticky. It ain't just jumping off the cliff right now. The Fed has more work to do. That's why they're gonna do another 75 basic points, which will probably knock it down a couple more percentages. We still have Vladimir Putin. We have to wait to see his response on what he is going to do as far as getting whipped on a little bit, and they whipping on his troops and sending his troops back home. We're going to have to see how he responds to that, because Putin is not one to take light of defeat and be embarrassed. His leg was shaking so bad on one of the videos I seen too. But Putin, we got him, and that's that. I think he still got that oil line, that pipeline shut down over there. So with that being said, he got pushed back. He has the oil, like their pipeline is still shut down. Well, he's still shutting down the Europeans' pipeline, so they ain't got no oil like that. Man, what do you see going on with the euro? You see red. They got a lot of stuff to do. Christine Lagarde, it's Lagarde, not Lagarde, but she's always lagging behind everything. So with Christine Lagarde, when she got a lot to worry about. She got a lot going on. It's been a dramatic turn of events, though. As you guys can see, it's been a dramatic turn of events. Yeah. Yep. Major turn of events, man. You know, you look at a complete yank around. And let me just go to a risk asset. Something that's supposed to do good during turmoil. It doesn't stand a chance, dog. The Aussie dollar doesn't stand a chance right now. And my flesh is crawling. I got bumps and shit everywhere. Bumps all over me. Because I'm excited about this. This thing got to go back up. But dog, how far down can a dollar go? We've entered trading paradise right here, baby. Yeah, they just said on Bloomberg, yeah. Tom King sitting up there. Yeah. What are we looking at? Like, let me go to the US dollar versus the yen. Because, you know, let's look at a setup. What do we want for as far as setting up? There is no play right now. There is no play. we gotta wait another hour or something before we even think about getting in a trade. You can go short right now and try to push that back down and ride it back down. It will go down. It will go down, but man, yeah, yeah. Look at the dollar. We gonna see. I want to see this thing come. So where did it start rejecting it? Around here. The yield is so high, like, I'm looking at the yield. Brent done went down. Fucking gold, copper, silver. Only thing that went up is the VIX and the US dollar. And the VIX is volatility. But you see something come back down there or something, you might can catch a buy down there. Wait on that drop. Cause the dollar gave you no room to get in. And if the dollar stays up here like this, that's childish, bro. That's so lame. If the dollar won't go back down and let us get in this position, it's lame. Ain't no way it's gonna be able to keep this much pressure up here like that. What goes up must come down. Golly. Come on. Come on. Y'all want to see somebody fall out their chair? God. This is amazing, guys. We're reviewing the CPI data, inflation. What we got? Gasoline dropped. Food at home didn't move really. Used cars didn't move. Apparel didn't move. The only thing that dropped really was gasoline. And you know what? You know what's so crazy about that? Gasoline dropping is a real fluke. It's a fluke move. Because you got so many factors that's coming into the gasoline play. Man, you got, what you talking about, man? There's so many different factors that come to that gasoline play. You got China shutting down, making them want us to buy more because they got less of people buying it, so they need to get the oil gone, the gas gone. And I don't know, man. You got the Fed raising the rate, so maybe that's, I don't know. China's president Xi Jinping, he hadn't been nowhere ever since COVID started, right, guys? He hadn't been nowhere, man. He hadn't been nowhere. He just been locked down. Tell me why the first meeting that the Chinese president Xi Jinping is gonna have is with Russia. Tell me why that. Tell me he's not gonna go anywhere. And you know, we give China such a pass. I know that like China is the factory of America. Like the reason why we got everything so cheap and the reason why we live the way that we live is because China's like a complete factory. They work like 7 days straight, 12-hour days. I think they getting a day off now or something. But Xi Jinping, he decides to run off and go and talk with to Vladimir Putin. You know what I'm thinking here is those guys are, and you also got Iran and Iraq in the mix. Those guys are trying to help each other hedge themselves against the United States and the world, basically, because the world agrees with each other. But Putin and China tends to not agree with us a lot of the time. And China has oil, Putin has oil, China has stuff and weapons and able to produce stuff. So I'm pretty sure they about to meet like China. They don't really have any morals. So China's gonna be like, hey man, what you got for that oil on the low? And Putin gonna be like, hey man, what you got for them guns on the low? That's just how it's gonna work. And then I don't know how else they're gonna try to. They may try to do something with food because right now, as we speak, the United States has the power to completely shut down China on oil. We can shut them down if we want to. We can shut them down. We can shut them down on oil, just like we did the Russians. So they got this thing going on with Taiwan. They want Taiwan to respect them and all that. Or whatever. They trying to take their country just like Putin is trying to take Ukraine. So, an enemy of my enemy, what is that? An enemy of my enemy, what is that? That's how China and Russia starting to look at each other, because there was a point where them guys didn't really like each other, man. I'd be real. Them guys didn't like each other. The Soviet Union and you know what I'm saying, that the KGB, the Kremlin, those guys aren't fucking. They don't like foreigners like that. The Chinese look way too much different from them. So you know they not. It's all business, and it's all for the hate of the American, or not the hate, but the disdain for the Western rules. Cause we all about fairness, bruh. Look at the dollar, bruh. Now this is the hour chart. Let me go something a little bit shit. This thing going. This thing going, man. This thing won't. Looking like it won't touch. It won't come back down, man. Oh. This thing won't come back down. Boy. Now, you know, as far as getting yanked into a recession, they were saying that we may have a recession, guys, but it may be a full employment recession. A full employment recession. Now, I ain't been on this earth that long, and I've been trying to find, like, where have it been in history that we had a full employment recession? If that's the case, then who is the one that's feeling the pressure? I think this may be a recession for the big wigs, man. Unless, like, I don't know, unless we start seeing more layoffs and whatnot, the working man, the middle class man, may not be in a bind behind this. It may be the upper echelon that feels the pressure. Cause I'm not sure if the average man worried about the bond yield and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure the average man ain't got that much in the damn stock market like that. But it's, you know, this new, I mean, this might need, the Fed probably paying attention to this, because we're going to have to see what the market does when it open up at 9:30. Because it looks like a jump off a cliff type deal. Like, why did, you know, it looks like it just jumped clean off the cliff. The US dollar is going to be back at all-time highs. And let me look in here and see. Because I'm going to give a few daily summary. Yeah. See, the dollar is up 100 pips on the Aussie. The dollar is up 200 pips on the yen. The dollar's up 100 pips on the Canadian dollar. And it's up 150 pips on the pound. The pound weakness is... The pound is weaker than the euro. Like, I want to know if the pound can reach parity. It would have to fall so far down. Like, wait a minute. No, it ain't. About 15 cents or something. And I'm on a 1 minute chart trying to look at it. It's gonna take me 50 years to fucking scroll down. 1 minute chart. Look. If $1 would equal the pound, it would have to come so far down here. Like, that's a long ways. That's a long ways. The pound ain't been here long enough. Then they just started making that pound during Brexit. Let me look at the daily chart. I want to see how weak the pound has been. Like, when was the pound ever at parity? Nope. Pound ain't never been at parity. They just made the pound. Like I'm saying, sheesh. All-time lows for the pound. Well, yeah, I would say all-time lows for the pound. This is the pound versus the US dollar, guys. Man. Yep. What time is it? It's 9:15. You tuned in to the headquarters live. We from Atlanta right now. Just checking out the scene, reacting to the market. I mean, inflation was a little stick. Everybody thought it was. I mean, I guess you could say it's a little high then. This must be high inflation, man. Inflation's still a little high. I thought that 8.3. 8.3. They was wanting to be 8 point. What was that? 8 point. They thought it was gonna be below 8. Damn. Yeah, the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 down 2%. Shit. Dude, the Nasdaq jumped off the cliff. 3%. I really hope Raven took all their stocks out. Damn it, I told her. Now, we pay attention to news. That's why I don't get why investors, like, you got hedge fund guys, you got people that invest other people's money. And I hear about, something bad happened in the stock market and it made us lose. Bro, you got the same data that I got. Like, we all knew that the inflation, like, we already knew what was going on. Like, what was going to happen if inflation, the Fed going to continue to raise the rates. Like that, like, it's fool's gold. Why would you leave somebody's money in the market like that? Whatever. Whatever, man. But, as you can see, I mean, bruh. As you can see, man. As you can see, we have dollar strength again. That's been my favorite thing to do too, past for a while now. I've been buying the dollar for so long. Yeah. Let's look at the week. This is the weekly chart. Uh-oh. This thing going up, man. That thing went pop. How much more ups? I asked the question over and over, bruh. How much more upside? Can we get to 150? Like, can we get to 150 yen equals one US dollar, bro? Like, when will we start ranging too much? I ain't upset about the move, but I'm upset that I'm not involved with it. I'm upset that I'm not involved. Let me make sure I ain't got nothing. I ain't really set up my stream right. Make sure I ain't got nothing bad in the scene. But yeah, I'm to the point to where now, man, it's just, yeah, it's evident. We got more data coming out tomorrow. I expect the same results. I just want to see the dollar weaken a little bit more after this. Cause, bruh, let me look back at this. Like, this so fake. That ain't gonna do nothing but probably go back up. I want to see this thing, man. I want to trade it, man, but I ain't gonna do it. It's just too far up. But as you guys can see, inflation was sticky again, stuck around 8.3. Where did we go down? A 0.7%. I mean, 0.7% down from our last reading. What do you say? Who do you argue with? I'm not arguing. Just trade what you see, man. Just trade what you see. I think I'm gonna get ready to go and sum it up, man. I'll come back if we have anything breaking, any breaking news, especially with Putin. I'm actually concerned. I'm gravely concerned with Putin. I'm gravely concerned with his reaction, because if the history repeats itself, they got bombed his own people a few times. So like, if he feels embarrassed, he's losing to this small country. Oh man, come on, man. He losing to this small country, man. Sheesh. He's a joke. Like, you got. I heard a couple of generals kind of talking bad to Putin about, like, oh, you can't beat them. You never be able to touch us. So we'll see if Putin was gonna make an example, or let's see if he can be the darling of the universe and sorry for my language, and just bag off. If he bags off, this thing has potential to drop. Well, you know what? Nah. If he bags off, the pound versus the yen, that is the buy signal, because you guys can see the yen ain't doing, the pound ain't losing all that pressure to the yen like that. It's actually still looking like a good chart. Let me compare this to this. And then let me compare this to this. With that being said, and look at the rejection. The yen actually liked that at a certain point. They liked when that the market was raising 75 basis points. The yen tend to do that the pound does that when we get data from the US dollar sometimes. But yeah, it's looking like a buy. We gotta wait on their inflation data, and like I said, man, the European, they so backwards over there. They so backwards over there in the European. Great Britain is affected directly by that. But yeah, bunch of mumbo jumbo. I know guys that say, "Oh, only trade GBP, JPY." Hey, broaden your horizons, man. At a certain point the pound was doing great, but you just can't just NASDAQ down 3 point shit. Yeah, I'm looking into getting into a NASDAQ short. Yeah. It's going down. Let's see what happens, guys. I'll be back, okay? I'll be back. I won't fail you. I'll be back. We'll just look at the reaction, because we gotta look at the broad things. Initially, we see dollar strength, and initially, well, this gonna be sustained. This gonna be sustained strength. The dollar is gonna be strong. I don't see this thing coming back down. Shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got it coming down a little bit. There we go. Yeah. A little bit. We see it coming down a tad bit. I've been up for so long, man. I've been up for too long trying to watch this stuff. And I was just sitting here looking at all this. You guys know how sad I was. I wouldn't say sad, but you guys, I was just sitting here watching this for y'all, man. Waiting. I was waiting for so long. You talk about hours of just straight bullshit. Look, man. Look at that. It was just faking like it's finna go down, man. Look at that. You see how much it just faked us out. You gotta pay attention to news. Pay attention. Pay attention to sentiment. Pay attention to sentiment. I don't care what you say. You pay attention to that sentiment. There we go. Keep on going down. Touch my shit. You ready? I'm gonna be ready to buy. Cause So I'm a dog. But look at the fakeness of this. It's so fake. All this been doing for the past couple of days, just fiddle farting around. I shouldn't be so. I'm getting not angry, but I'm getting a little bit emotional about this because this is for future references, guys. When we got news coming up, man, you see that range and you see that fiddle fart going on. Man, you don't need to rush nothing. Don't rush and get in nothing. Yeah, you got inflation creeping down, but it still was sticky. You're gonna have some guys, some partisan guys, some Republicans. They're gonna say, "Oh, it was but hey, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican, but 8.3, it's alright. You know what I'm saying? Well, it ain't just we seeing progress. But it may not be all right though if this progress just strictly because we see it strictly from oil, and I mean the Fed hadn't done much to affect oil like Putin and them has done in China. So, Biden did release a little bit of reserves and stuff, but man, sheesh. This is exciting times though. That was a buy right there. Will it go back up and whatever? Cause that's a short little pullback. I know everybody in the world on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitch. Hey y'all, if y'all got my stream, let me see. Oh damn it! I ain't even on YouTube. I'm just on Twitch and Facebook right now. But it's all good though. We'll be on YouTube soon. We'll put this reaction up soon. I'm not even sure if I got the title right. You guys can hear me out here. I can't even necessarily see. And I think I've been streaming for an hour. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Now will it ping pong back down? Let's see. I think that this has potential to go back up even more. But with this market being so jackknifed, man, I got a few phone calls to make, man. Nikkei, Cosby, the Asian stock shut down. Oh, the S&P 500 just fell so far down. Guys, Google it. Oh, Tesla. Damn. Tesla dropped $20. I shouldn't be so taken back from this, but man, I was expecting like the US dollar to surge, but guys, looking at a whole crash in the equity market, not no super crash. $20 ain't shit, nothing like that, but like that's a $20 for this shit. 20 times 1,000. That probably fucking. Dude, we done wiped out millions already for sure this morning. Millions of gains gone. Oh man, I might start wearing my bow tie like Tom King. I don't know if y'all can see that dude over there. You can't see him on my blue. He got on his bow tie, man. I might start doing it back to back. Make y'all believe me. This ain't gonna make y'all believe me. Look at my previous stream now. Please. Damn. Don't do me like that. Look at my previous stream, guys. We're gonna I'm gonna update you guys on Putin and whatnot, and China. Because China, they kind of make my head hurt. I like the cheap crap, but man, the methods that they use. And you gotta look at it, guys. We're all human beings. Just because they're from over there doesn't mean like, oh, so what? Like them people breathe and stuff just like us. And I don't like how they treat those workers over there. But you don't really find me whining too much about the price of my Xbox and whatnot though. Did I cry about that? So, whatever, man. I don't know. They making those iPhones and all that stuff like dirt cheap over there. So, I don't know, man. Oh, Auntie Yvette. Ah. Hey, Auntie Yvette. I love my Auntie Yvette. That's my mama homie. They was raised like sisters though. Well, they cousins. They were raised like sisters. Same house. Thank you for tuning in, AT. I'm just trying to update everybody on what's going on. That's it. And I'm pretty sure everybody got a gist of what's going on. As you can see, to sum it all up, the U.S. dollar strength is evident. You guys wake up in Asia and see this, you guys gonna be like, whoa, what happened? I'm sure some of you got, well, hey, if you put in a buy though, you mess around and got stopped out here. Damn, look at all this. Man, I'm so mad, man. Fuck. I'm gonna have to get out the stream here. Oh, my bad. Ain't he still on here? Sorry about that, Auntie. I just thought about all the money that we lost, that we didn't gain. Got 400 out of this. I could have got so much money out of this. But I wasn't a man of my conviction. But hey, I didn't give away any money though today though, did I? So, we didn't give away any money. Yeah, I gotta watch my mouth though. I feel like people curse because they don't have, they lack they lack the intellect to use other words. You guys just say curse words all the time. You that dumb. You gotta be able to substitute certain words, man. I'm gonna work on that though. It's embarrassing to be a cursor, cursing all the time. Look, how far down can this thing go, man? It can't. This can't go down any further, guys. Now, I hadn't seen any. I'm gonna find some sort of. Help me find this somewhere else. Help me find this somewhere else. Help me find this much movement somewhere else. So I can see how. Look at that. We hadn't seen no movement like that, bro. Let me go to the 4 hour. I've been up so many hours. God, I need to go to sleep. Look. Boom, boom. We don't have that much. Well, we got a little something right there. But shit, that was far down, boy. And look, after that big move, what do we see? Sorry if I'm too loud. I get a little excited. But look, after that big move, man, be real with me, y'all. Look at that. We got a big move. We got a lot of fiddle fart, but what goes up must come down. But that thing gonna eventually go back up. Look at here. Now we didn't. We got out of that zone. And we stayed out of that zone. But you know, history repeats itself. Man, this thing can go either way. With it being over, there we go. It's falling. Now we seeing some fallback. There we go. I knew it. What goes up must come back down, guys. I do this. I've been doing this so much. You become one with the. We back at parity too with the yen, with the euro, guys. The euro now officially. The euro almost official. The euro just touched it. The euro is close, man. The euro is real close to touching $1. $1 equals €1. $1 is about to equal €1. Let's see if it's stabilized down there, because that means we're in a whole nother different world. We're in another different world now. If the euro is at, yeah, it's just sheesh. And everybody want to talk about Russia. Oh, we need to go fight them. If we shooting bullets at Russia and Russia shooting bullets at us, that's another world. You don't want to be it's gonna be a trying time right there. Folks better get right. Folks better get right with somebody upstairs if we get to shooting at Russia, because we can't block all them bombs. But the Russians also know that they can't block our stuff too. So Putin don't really want that. Come on down now. Well, what am I? Yeah, this gonna come on down to probably about right here. But I always wait a minute. I gotta keep an eye on the euro. And I always say that I'm not gonna be here very long. But Boy, I be lying though now. I don't lie about these charts. I just tend to get a little bit overzealous. I suppose we getting on a freaking call here. What time is it? Yeah, man. I missed a couple calls. Some of this stuff had to do with this trade. My buddy called me though. I'm gonna call my buddy. My buddy Bine. His name is Bine, by the way. Oh, Big Bine. Call old Bine back. But yeah, Euro just, bounced off. Whoa, 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 though. Can this thing shoot back up? You know that news be all jack-leg. We done reached down here. Shit, we touched parity again. That's what I was saying. And every time it touched parity, it'll shoot up, though. But, bruh, this is a different type of touch parity. This wiped out. It just showed me that we all was waiting on the same thing, man. I don't know who was buying in this time. Like, I was trying to warn everybody. You can you can buy me or whatever, set your stop loss, but bruh, I'm not holding on NASDAQ. No. I'm not holding on to Apple right now. Get your 17,000 out of Apple. Get your money out of Apple, man. Get your money out of Apple. This is a bear market. Yep. Look at the euro. That thing fell down so far. Long US dollar. What are they talking about? Hey, listen. By the way, too, the news be a little late. They talking about go long the US dollar. What are they talking about? You missed the move, bro. You go long now, you're gonna be under pressure for the next couple days. Unless this continues up, man. I wouldn't go long. Buy it right here. What you look like buying right here, man? They need to let me on TV. No, I had to fix my tone and delete all that. I got a lot of dumb stuff on my Facebook back when I thought I don't know what I thought I was, but I'm gonna have to remove that stuff. That don't represent me. But look, you buy this dollar up here, man. What do you guys think gonna happen, man? Be honest. What the fuck I just do? Oh man, I done messed up something bad, didn't I? This thing ain't gonna go back down, man. But I don't need, like I said, I'm saying stuff. I can only kind of predict certain things. I can't predict what resistance and support gonna be at right here. This just so oversold. I'm getting frustrated, guys, because I don't know what's finna happen. I seen what happened, but dude, it's so far up. Like, man, and you seeing all this resistance. The Canadian dollar, what's strong? I need to go somewhere where it's strong against the dollar. Only person I can really rock with is let me see what the Aussie falling, man. Oh, the Aussie shot up. That's what I'm talking about. The Aussie shot up. The pound don't stand a chance though. See, Australia don't have the same problems that the pound has. Australia cut y'all at. Australia cut you off, Australia cut off countries. When the COVID first hit, Australia wouldn't let nobody. I think they starting to let people in now. Shoot, man, Australia wouldn't let nobody in. I think Australia might be the size of Chicago or something. I don't know what I'm saying, but Australia, that little island ain't that big. Have mercy. I was hoping that inflation would be a little bit less sticky. The markets was too, but it's been a great day. It's been a great day, man. My auntie tuned in. But yeah, I'm getting on up out of here, guys. How many times have I said that though? You'll keep it a bean. But I got some phone calls. We got some positions to set up. Then I gotta drive 5 hours or whatever to go see my mom and them today. So let's see here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys for showing up. We like I said, breaking developments. Inflation still a little bit high, still a little bit sticky. Stocks are under pressure. Stocks are under big time pressure. Vladimir Putin is retreating. Well, he said we regrouping. So you know what that means. He finna try to do something to put somebody in a bind. And you got China still locking down. China, they have their own vaccines, and their vaccines ain't as what you call it as us, aren't as effective as our vaccine. So they got that going on. And with China being zero COVID, none of the citizens over there ever even had COVID. So like it's just like America last 2 years ago over there. So we have to deal with that. Wait a minute. So proud of you. Have a blessed day. You do the same. You do the same, AT. I be talking to your son all the time. Your son actually, he thinks that gold is the best thing smoking right now. And I'm looking at gold, AT, and gold has hit the floor. So Bun would be upset right now. He may be tuned in on Twitch. He tend to show me some love too. Ain't nothing like family, man. You know, nothing like family. I love my family. I got some good folk in my family, man. Got some good guys locked up and stuff. Some good knuckleheads locked up. We gonna have to wait a minute. What is this? We got weakness versus weakness. I failed. I'm supposed to be getting off, but I failed to check the euro versus the yen. This is an untradeable pair. Until we see the yen gain, I mean this is an untradeable pair to me. Hey, mark my words. Mark my words. You hear me? Mark them. Mark them like my little cousin Marky. Boom. Mark my words. Let me change the color of this before cause I got some stuff I gotta go do. I wish I could just stay here with y'all all day though. Don't y'all wish I could too? Hey, right now let me look at this on this weekly chart. Cause I'ma just establish a no trade zone on the whole week. No trade zone. We not buying the yen or the euro. Now when they talk that 75 basic point talk, then that's when we gonna be able to that's when I respect them a little bit more. I respect the euro a little bit more. Once that government has to start cranking it up. Now guys, the real move is gonna be from me to y'all. I'm gonna have to go back to that pound though. You understand what I'm saying? I had to bite I'm telling y'all that I don't know how real this is, y'all. Somebody. Look how far down we are. I was just watching Goldman & Sachs and them cats on there. They killed me. They tell you what it is, but they won't give you what it is. They said that it's a stock picker's market. You know what that means, right? A stock picker's market, that means that if you pick certain stocks down here, you're gonna be doing exceptionally well. But even though other stocks are falling. Now with that being said, I would just say, buy the BP dips. I wouldn't go with tech stocks, but we had a potential, man. We had a big point. Look at this right here though. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't see this shit? Come on, man. I'm serious. I'm so serious right now. We at a point, if somebody buy this thing, man. Oh, man. I've been saying this for a while. Some fool thinking about buying down here. It just, it would make sense if the market, it would make sense if we didn't have so much drama going on, guys. Just too much drama going on. Too much. But it would make sense to buy this, man. And if you buy this, I kudos to you, but I see too much red. I would read this. I would sell this. I would make this go down some more. But yeah, man. Thank y'all so much. Guess I go and get my little day started. Well, I mean, I think I get a nap, then do something before I head out. See what Bloomberg got to say a little bit later, cause yeah, 9:30 pop. You know what I'm saying? 9:30 here. The Nasdaq is falling so fast, and we're gonna see a touchdown back here again. It gotta look a little bit pretty. I know it ain't gonna go all the way back down here. Now let me see what the euro doing. Yeah. With the euro under this much pressure, so damn, the S&P 500 is tanking as we speak. Now I wonder if they gonna be, you know, they still gonna sit up there and clap at the end of the open around 5 o'clock because they made money still. They went short probably. I know everybody in the world smart money. Am I crazy or something? Cause everybody should have known what the Fed was gonna do and like what the market was gonna do. Like everybody should have known that this thing was gonna fall like that. I don't understand. Now, like I'm gonna look and see. Like I'm gonna check some hedge fund guy. If some people losing money right now, like dog, it's just crazy to me. Shouldn't be losing no money right now. And the Fed is forecasting and telling us what they gonna do. Shouldn't be losing no money in the equity market. Back when they used to surprise us and all that, that was different. But now, like, dude, they telling us verbatim. Jerome Powell is telling us verbatim what he's gonna do. So, I'm going against him for he the one that's holding the cards. Joe Biden couldn't do nothing with him. President Trump couldn't do nothing with Jerome Powell. Like, well, I mean, you know, well, it was somebody else before him, but still though, the Fed chair is the Fed chair. He throw his weight around. Some was saying the Fed talking too much, but I don't think so. No, talk to me. Talk to me about things. Yeah, but it's gonna sum it up, guys. I am thankful for you guys for showing up. Equity markets are under pressure. I reiterate. The pound is under pressure. Well, you know what? It's just King Dollar. King Dollar. All other currencies are under pressure in my book. We're gonna wait and see what goes on. What's that? 9 o'clock Eastern time. So it's a few more hours. I'm gonna get some sleep before then. But we're gonna go and see what we're gonna see what happens with that session too, because I think we may see some continuation. We're gonna just see a little bit of fiddle fart here, and who cares about this right now? Nobody's entering anything right now or anything. A fool probably is, so I have been a fool too. But hey, this is a overextended market. Let's see what goes on, guys. I'll be back. Hopefully, if it depends if I can touch down, if I get to my destination before 9 or something, we'll just see. Cause I'm gonna bring my I'm gonna bring my cameras and whatnot. I just had to find a setup and bring one of my monitors or something. But I'll see y'all soon, okay? I'll see y'all soon. Thank y'all for showing up. Like again, I'll be back again. I'll be back if something's breaking. I'll just come back immediately, no matter what's set up, no matter where I'm at. Bam, bam. I'll show y'all the charts and how it's affected. This is how inflation affects us. This is how inflation data affected the market. You see, one would think that this thing was going to continue to go up. One would think that. But this is the effects of inflation, and this is the effects of news in the market. Let's filter through here. They say, "Oh, I watch too much news." They say, "Oh, you just sit around and watch news." This is why though. It ain't gonna take. I'm waiting for it to touch my shit. 143.60. Yeah, it ain't touched my trade yet. But look at the effects of news on the market. Well, this ain't U.S. news. It affects that U.S. dollar big, dog. Man, let me see what the Canadian dollar doing against the yen today. That ought to tell us what oil doing. Oh shit. Oh, excuse my language, bruh. Somebody tell me why Canada is doing good because of the United States inflation numbers. Somebody tell me, hey, why would that happen? You see? Hey, shit. But what did the US dollar do against the CAD? Still don't stand a chance. So the Canadian dollar is pretty strong. Now, I would do CAD Euro. I wonder, can I add it without shutting down? The stream shut down, guys. I'm sorry. Let me look up Euro CAD. And guess what? Tomorrow, this thing might shoot right back up, too. Say, what's the Euro and the CAD doing? Damn. I need an overall sentiment of what the Euro is doing versus the CAD. It's range bound. That's why I haven't been trading this. This thing won't go nowhere. Alright? I get a little frustrated. No, but man, this thing won't go nowhere, man. This is ridiculous. No trade zone, man. That's a big ass no trade zone. But nah, real spill, no trade zone. I mean, I like the Euro, but right now, so this pretty much telling me we're just waiting on one of these currencies to gain strength. Or, wait a minute, we waiting around here. We waiting on the Euro to get some strength, bro. Yeah. Well. Oh, now. Oh, no, we still in the middle of the range. But the CAD, we've been seeing the CAD strong. Man, what is it? How many weeks this been? Man, I'm finna get pissed right quick. I'm sorry. I said I was finna get off, but I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. 70 days of nothing with the Euro CAD. You know, it's a lot of currencies out there that you can trade, but you want to trade movers. Look at this chart. You see, look though. That's what I'm saying, man. Look at it. Which one you want to trade? I mean, you can say you can go short, but bro, like this shit, that's ugly. What did the pound do? The pound man. Look at it. That's so ugly a trade. Look at all those wicks and indecision. Just don't know which way it wants to go. I gotta do a video on what pairs not to trade and when not to trade. Let me see if I can like my own video. Don't nobody like me. Don't nobody wanna like me. Okay, boom. All bush, all jive. All mumbo jumbo. Look at here. It's over with. The move is over with. The move is done. The dollar has strong strength. Now, like I said, if you want to engage in the NASDAQ, you can. Oh, damn. Well, the NASDAQ bounced off the bottom, though. Everything bouncing off the bottom, so the brakes have been pumped. The brakes have been pumped. Nobody's thinking that the world gonna end, so to say, but let's go. This day, y'all have a good day. Be sure to pay attention to the markets. Let's look for dollar weakness. Let's look for dollar weakness, and let's look into and buying into that dollar weakness. Let's look into buying dollar weakness. Yup. But I'm gonna call it, man. Y'all take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of the day. I'll be back if anything breaking happens. Yeah. And every time I keep seeing things like coming on, I'll be back though, guys. We'll let this chart develop a little bit, and yeah, I'll let you guys know what's going on.